Netizens dig up pictures of Senator Nwaebonyi's village after he called for demolition of old buildings near Abuja Airport. Good day to you, my dear listeners. The netizens at it again as they digs up a picture of Senator Nwaebonyi's village after he called for demolition of old buildings near Abuja Airport. My dear listeners, moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Netizens have dug up pictures of a dilapidated village of the senator representing Ebonyi North Senatorial District, Onyekachi Nwaebonyi, after he called for the relocation of old buildings in the communities around the Abuja International Airport. Senator Nwaebonyi, who is the Deputy Chief Whip of the Senate, had made the call during plenary when he called on the National Assembly to mandate the Minister of the FCT Nyesom Wike to demolish the old buildings around the airport as they were an eyesore and do not befit the status of a federal capital. While presenting the bill, Nwaebonyi said he wanted the vicinity around the airport to witness a total infrastructure transformation that is going on in the FCT. I want the FCT minister to extend his development of the FCT within the surroundings of Abuja Airport, he said. If you are descending into the airport, the type of infrastructure within the environs does not represent a good image of Nigeria. And I think that the FCT minister should capture that in his next budget to either relocate the habitat or renew the area, because the buildings in the community are the mirror of the country. As you descend into the Abuja airport, if you consider the view, you will agree with me that it is an eyesore and doesn't give a good image of the nation. I urge all my colleagues to support this important bill that will transform the country. However, some social media users have posted pictures of Nwaebonyi's village, which they said is worse than the communities is calling for demolition. The pictures shared on X shows the poor condition of the lawmakers' own village in their need of a facelift as the buildings are old and ramshackles. In one of the images, some people are seen struggling to get water from what seems to be a local pond, while the water looks dirty and not fit for human consumption. The social media users wonder why the controversial senator cannot take the kind of development he is clamoring for in the FCT to his local community, since charity should begin at home. Boom. See the village of the accidental senator Nwaebonyi, who presented a bill to the Senate yesterday to sack communities living close to the Abuja airport because he doesn't like to see ugly houses whenever he's traveling through the airport. PDAPC members lack senses. A poster with the handle obedience Premier Roads. Another commenter, Better Country wrote, check out the village of the accidental Ebonyi senator. Nwaebonyi, who presented a bill to the Senate to sack communities living close to Abuja airport because he doesn't like to see ugly houses whenever he's traveling through the airport. Also commenting, Mayor of PDP said, here is the village of our brother, Senator Nwaebonyi, who found himself in the Senate and started behaving like he fell from the moon. It was he who presented a bill to the Senate to sack communities living close to the Abuja airport because he doesn't like to see ugly houses. Liberated Soul said here is the village of the accidental senator, Nwaebonyi, who presented a bill to the Senate yesterday to sack communities living close to the Abuja airport because he doesn't like to see ugly houses whenever he's traveling through the airport. Yet another commenter, Letikal Aka, wrote, here is the village of Senator Nwaebonyi, who presented a bill to the Senate to relocate communities near the Abuja airport, citing aesthetic concerns whenever he traveled through the airport. I believe the village should be leveled up with immediate effect, not fit for human habitat. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. So that will be the end of our interesting news. So before I go, I think even before you come up with a decision, you should check your own house first. How is your own side? How are they doing? So my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let's know what your view.